Oh, welcome to another edition of Take2 with Terry and Tony. I'm Terry. I'm Tony. This week we're reviewing Snow White and the Huntsman. So, Tony, you always start. So, what do you think?
Let's start it off by saying this. Snow White and the Huntsman was a bad movie.
Let me start by saying this. Kristen Stewart, I've known her since she was a baby girl, and we even... I'm just kidding. I thought it was a good movie. Tune in next week when we reviewed Prometheus. No, Snow White and the Huntsman was a good movie. I thought it was. It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to go in there and it's going to be a pure action movie. Surprisingly, it was not, and it was a little disappointing on that front that it wasn't just a pure kind of action movie. But I thought it was a good movie with a good story, and I thought that they expanded on the fairy tale very well.
The furry tale.
The furry tale. Yeah, you know, people in the movie have furry tales. So
okay.
The fairy tale very well, and I thought that the action, even though you did see a lot of the action from the trailer, they kind of packed in all the action scenes into the trailer. I still thought it was very well done.
I thought that Snow White and the Huntsman could have been way better. The trailer pretty much made it look like it was going to be like an summer action movie with, some good acting and, good storyline.
I thought the acting was good.
I thought the acting could have been better. Charlize Theron, her character, she was good, but I think she's pretty much the highlight of the movie to me. I think the plot was okay, but I think it was kind of drawn out.
Well, the bad guy is usually the villain in the movie. That's usually the highlight in the
movie.
But
sometimes the villain can be a ham and they can ham it up and chew up the scene. But I think she did it.
You didn't think she hammed it
up? She chewed up the scene, but in a good way, though. I think it just showed to how kind of crazy and obsessed with power that she was. But I think other acting, especially the dwarfs, I thought that part could have been...
I didn't think there was anything wrong with their acting, the dwarfs.
I just didn't like that aspect of it. I know there's, the dwarfs are part of the Snow White tale, but there was a lot of parts where you really couldn't understand what they were saying.
Oh, yeah,
their accents was very heavy, and I think just the dialogue was just kind of bad between them and Snow White and the Huntsman.
I don't think their dialogue was bad. You couldn't tell what the dialogue was.
Well, yeah, that was bad dialogue. You couldn't even tell what was going on.
They could be saying very profound.
Yeah, but I didn't hear anything profound. But I thought there was parts in there that was definitely really boring, and I was kind of sitting there just like, okay, just get the action going, and when is this gonna get to the another good part? Because there was parts in there where they were. A section of the movie they're traveling. Well, pretty much a lot of the movie they're traveling. But there's a specific part where they show them, traveling. And it seemed like the scene goes on for like I say crucial. What's the word?
Goes on.
Unbearable. Yeah, that's not what I was going for, but that's what. Unbearable amount of time that it's just like, God, come on, how long can you show these people walking like through the woods and walking up mountains and stuff? And it's just like it was like boring, so I didn't like it. So Snow White and the Huntsman, no, I would have to say I didn't like it. I definitely was definitely disappointed, and yep, you disappointed me. You hyped me up for no reason.
Yeah. Oh, so like you hyped me up for Battleship, huh?
I didn't hype you up for Battleship.
You didn't hype me up for Battleship?
I hyped myself up for Battleship.
Yeah, and in the process, you took. Well, you're right. I always knew the movie was gonna suck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Terry's batting
not
batting.
Yeah, no,
1,000 here. Yep.
Well, anyway, we had the list from our viewers who've seen our previous videos. We had a list of our top 5 movies we wanted to see. That kind of inspired me to give me a list for Snow White and the Huntsman. I call it the things you could do that are more enjoyable than watching Snow White and the Huntsman. Number 1, start an argument with someone over who makes the best Kool-Aid, then start shooting. Shout out to Detroit. Number 2, watch LeBron James' hairline recede. You don't have to wait long either. It's pretty much a daily thing. Number 3, smoke some bath salts and chew on someone's face. That was wrong. Number 4, call the OKC Thunder and pretend that you're Lil Wayne and try to get front row tickets. And number 5, give yourself a self-colonoscopy. So those are the 5 things I would find that are more enjoyable than watching this movie.
Oh, is that right? Well, I also have a list, and it's not. It doesn't have 5 things. It's just 3 to help Tony in his future endeavors of doing movie reviews. So number 1 on my list: give Tony a thesaurus.
What?
Number 2, give Tony a dictionary. And number 3, unbutton your shirt.
Oh, ouch. Ouch. They don't like that. Whatever, the shirt's cool. It's supposed to be buttoned up.
Yeah, no, you either look like a 60-year-old man or you look like you're still in high school. Try to be cool.
Yeah, try to keep it fresh for our viewers. You know, my style changes every week. So I try to cover this stuff.
Right. I gotcha.
So anyway, I could definitely say I did not like Snow White and the Huntsman.
And I definitely did.
So as we customarily do on this show, we give it a salute or we turn our back to it. And I tell you can go first.
Snow White and the Huntsman, I salute you.
And Snow White and the Huntsman, the back is getting turned.
All right. Next week, what we got coming up?
Next week, we have a Prometheus with another Charlize Theron movie. So we get to see her beautiful face 2 weeks in a row.
Uh-huh. Well, let's hope both of her movies are box office success. This Prometheus is directed by one of our favorite directors, Ridley Scott.
Yep.
So he's getting back into the sci-fi horror genre. So that should be interesting to see.
Yeah. So I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah, I am too. That was what number? I think that was number 3 on both of our lists.
Yeah, number 3 both our lists. So we'll be sitting there very excited.
Yeah, we only have 2 movies left on
our list. We got.
Well, you only have 1, don't you? Because you had Battleship on your list.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so I still got Dark Knight Rises, and then
that's it.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and review the tapes.
Yeah, I think I still have I have Dark Knight Rises, and I have Born Legacy.
Oh, okay. So, yep. So Prometheus coming next week. Remember to leave comments on our YouTube channel. What you think about the movie? What you think about our show? What you think about any episodes in particular? Right now, I mean, we're on what episode?
I don't care what they think about our
well, I like to know. I just for comfort, it helps me sleep at night.
Yeah.
So also remember to follow us on Twitter at Terry. No, what is it?
At Take2. See why you need. Okay, number 4. Get Tony speech lessons.
La big brown cow.
Big brown cow. At Take2 Terry Tony. That's at Take2 Terry Tony. Yeah. Follow us on Twitter, and maybe we'll follow you. But we're not gonna follow anybody unless you follow us first.
Yeah. So shout out to our other Twitter followers that we do have, and all the people who been watching our show thus far. We really do appreciate it.
Yes, we do. We're trying to make this big thing here, so we need to afford a new set. So once we get over a certain number, we'll get sponsorships and whatnot.
And then our 1000th show, we're going to do a satellite show from the moon. So stay tuned for that. I think we got about 995 shows to go. So keep watching. Right. So until next week, this has been Take 2 for Terry and Tony. I'm Tony.
I'm Terry. Wait, see, you did it again. No, For Take Two with Terry and Tony, I'm Terry.
And I'm Tony. I think the order really doesn't matter.
Yeah, it matters to me.
We'll see you next week.